Hey, it's been a Lion King, and this is my channel, DBNaila, done by Nala. And hello everyone. So today is the day where I finish my Sweeney Todd, and then also figure out what I'm going to be painting right afterwards, because I'm going to paint another painting. Duh, like you guys know, I'm going to be painting these every week. First things first, thank you all for your support and telling me to just take my time and not stressing, because you know it's been a lot going on recently, and I really appreciate you guys for being patient with me and all that good stuff. Like I really do appreciate it. Dang, this thing just kissed my neck. That caught me off guard. Did y'all hear it? It was like that's how it felt, but it was like cold breath. Did I put it on here? I don't know. I got heater like literally right up there. I'm gonna stop chit-chatting. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna continue to work on this piece here. From last time we only used red, black, and white. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing again. I use the basic Liquitex colors for all these acrylic paintings. This section of my February countdown is acrylic pieces, so we're gonna do that for today. Okay, let's start this up, y'all. That's nasty. That's nasty and old. I don't know where that came from, but I don't want that. Hey, shake it, shake it. And I use my palette knife to get the black paint out of the jar. But of course it's like crud all over it. And I guess it wants to keep crud all over it because it's not going nowhere. Yeah. It was not opening. Nah. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I'm just like, delete, 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 delete. It was terrible. I felt like, what in the world? Getting that gloop on the palette. Alright, so starting this up, I don't want to spend a whole boatload of time on this painting. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I kept going back and forth, back and forth. I think this was like a tester on like me getting back to acrylics again, because I was very uncomfortable with like using acrylics for this piece here. It's just a very strange painting, if I'm being honest. So also I kept trying to tell myself that I only wanted to use 3 colors, which was red, black, and white. So that was a really huge hassle. And I remember some problems before when I started painting. Well, I didn't start painting, but when I got into YouTube at first, I didn't have the skin tone. So that's what it kind of felt like, but I wasn't trying to accomplish skin tone, so it wasn't a big deal. But it kept making skin tone, and I'm just like, ah! It was like this whole weird like little combination of colors thing, which was fine. I'm not mad at that, but I'm just like, I'm a lazy painter. I want to get it done quick, you know? So I'm just going over things, honestly just going back and forth. I'm not loving this piece, but I'm not gonna give up because I told you guys I was gonna finish it. I think the one thing that was like really like getting me was that I wanted to add highlights, and it was not an area of the piece that was like something that was like around highlights. So I had to keep it very dull and keep it like, I don't know, it wasn't like, for a piece that had a lot of shadows, it didn't have a lot of like texture in it. So I hated like a boring picture like that. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it over one day. I don't know, maybe. But I did think adding that pop of red in the background helped me a lot. That was a last minute decision. I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and just add some bright red. I think it just pulled it together beautifully. Alright y'all, so I am back and I finished. I'm probably going to be doing more tweaks and stuff around it, so it's not like specifically done. But this is what I have so far, and I want to go ahead and move on to my next one. Paint's still wet, but this is what we have so far, you guys. You know I gotta wait for it to dry, but I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's pretty good. Now I will say, I was talking about it a lot during the video, but I mean, I've been painting oil paints for like weeks now, and I've been forgetting how to paint with acrylics, so that's why it took me a long time just to get the little areas I wanted to get. I think it was pretty cool for like me having a break from acrylics. So what I'm gonna do is, without a doubt, not even gonna take a break, I'm gonna go right into my Euphoria piece. So I want to do a piece kind of based off the episode where Rue kind of like lashed out on everyone. Alright, so I found the piece I would like to use, and I am actually, this is not actually from that episode. I don't believe, I can't remember, but this is the shot I want to use, because like one of the biggest things about the show is like the color and like the directing and the mood. So I'm gonna try to have my own type of colors that kind of remind me of like that purple, red, kind of like retro color scheme here. So I'm gonna start doing that in the eyes of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and sketch this idea up right on this canvas, and we're gonna make something shake, y'all. Alright, so I have my sketch. Now I'm going to approach this low-key a little different than I usually would. I'm not gonna fully embrace the idea someone said no black again, but I will try to lay off the black as much. So I'm going to use I'll have to use it, but I'm going to use darker versions of colors. So I'm going to go for, I want purple and blue to be the main color. Empty already. So I'm going to go, this is all we got. So, yeah. And it's the perfect, it's like the perfect blue. It's the ultra blue. I love the ultra blue. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start. It looks black, but I promise you, it's a dark blue. Fine, I'll just use solid blue since you guys want to be like that. So like, usually I would just like zoom through these and you wouldn't hear me talking, but I think for this one I'm actually gonna let you listen to me talk. I speak in my head like I'm freaking Bob Ross. For some reason I talk myself through it, as in like, oh, little corner here. Well, you guys will see. It's kind of comical, if I'm being honest. Now, Jules is gonna have to be purplish, because I think purple, honestly, I think like, low-key when I see her, I think of orange, but I'm gonna use purple like in the honor of like these type of color schemes they use. I know these are like really close on the color spectrum, but I feel like I can really like differentiate the two. And this is not like gonna be like whole colors, it's like the base colors that they're gonna have. So there's like this little area here, shoulders there. So you guys, I am trying to paint differently. What I want to talk to you guys about is low-key, next month I'm not going to have a subject. I found like I've been restricting myself from things, so I don't like, you know, see all this? Why didn't y'all tell me I couldn't see her shoulder? I'm sorry. So I'm tired of doing subjects because I feel like I am constricting myself, because I'm like, oh my god, if this is not a part of the project, I can't do it, you know? So I don't like that. So I am going to kind of freely, because I have so many projects I wanted to work on, and I'm going to take this next month to make that my focus of my YouTube. I'm not going to just have it a certain subject. I can't go over this subject. That way I can do some of the challenges you guys you know, told me about. It's not really easy to just like do that when you don't have like that much wiggle room. We got that. Now I'm going to go ahead to Jules' side. Now maybe I should do red. Well, more red than purple. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these colors up. There's some purple in there, right? We'll figure it out. Okay, so now we're going to Jules. Alright, so we got this. And we gotta get her a little contour there of the nose. And get there. I don't know her. I don't know the pronouns, so I'm not gonna say her. I'm just gonna say Jules. I'm just obsessed with the eyeliner, y'all. Like, look at the, like, I mean, I can't really see it. I'll probably picture it. But look at this, like, white little liner with the, I want to try liners, y'all, but I don't have, like, the good pencils. Like, I feel like artists, like, are really, like, OC great at liner or something. Just, like, I feel like we try to find ways to express ourselves. And, like, right now, like, we've been on a job hunt, so I have to save. So we don't have the money to just splurge and stuff right now. But just know it's going to be, like, a night and day shift. When we get a place, y'all gonna be like, bro, who is this? I'm like, yes, the lashes are coming back. I'm going to accessorize y'all. So don't judge me, okay? I'm still broke. I can live a little happier in a sense. So this little area came down a little bit too far, but I'll remember it. I gotta remember it. I don't know. Something about those sharp corners just make a painting like, ooh, that's intentional. Like, no, it's not intentional. I just be trying to be artistic. Now, I'm actually going to some skin tone colors, y'all. So I'm looking at this color that I have for Jules, and actually, I want to say Zendaya's skin tone is a little bit easier on the skin than it is for Jules. So I'm going to actually use the same color, and I'm going to test it out, y'all. I be testing these colors out. Okay, that's cool. Let me add some white in there, some red. And I'm going to just really kind of like get in there. Because I don't know, like, I'm trying to teach myself to, like, be okay with organic type colors. Because, I mean, like, oh, look at that. That is bold. That is bold, y'all. Well, now I realize this is for my shadows, and I already put it on my highlights. You know, see, this is what happens when you don't plan like that. But it's okay. I like this idea of just kind of going for it. Alright, I think that's good for shadows. I'm going to approach this like it's a oil painting with this tiny brush, no, that's why, y'all. I need a better brush. I need my big kahuna. What am I big kahuna? My flat kahuna. Wow. Oh, frick! Now I've covered the whole piece. Dang nabbit. Alright, you know, I'm gonna put a little bit over here. Oh, man. And I'm still going. Like, this is the color. No, Nala, stop it! Nice. Get the roots right here. And then there's the area down here. This is the brush I use for one of my classes. They're cheap, but they're efficient. Y'all can see that. There you go. Alright, let me use this one. I'm gonna make a lighter skin tone. Yeah. Okay, I need something dark and bold. This brush is like super hard and bristly, so this thing like just be scraping on all the other color. I know because the color didn't set yet, but I usually get my blow dryer out now, but I just don't feel like it. It's just be in the way. Okay. Yes, these are her darker areas technically. That's what I'm going for with this. So this area here will be dark. I like. And here. And eyebrow, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But the inside here is gonna need some color. Gonna need some of that.
Nice.
We're doing good. Okay, now I'm gonna come in with my lighter colors. Get some more of that white up on those joints. So we just have this, got this there, got that lighter color here. Then there's a little bit of light here under the, oh, God, too much, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's okay, Naila, it's okay, Naila. Okay, we're doing it. All right, now that she's dried a little bit, I might come back in with some of these highlights. So she definitely got a little something under the eye. So I'm gonna go in with her hair. All right, so I'm gonna come in. What's a good hair starter? This skin tone is good for this area, so I'm gonna put a little bit more red. Hopefully, it doesn't change all the colors. I'm just gonna keep using the same colors if y'all didn't notice. But I think I want to add some gray actually to this. So I'm gonna get some black and white, and I'm gonna mix that with the color we just made over here because I'm gonna use that for the back. Yeah, yeah. There's some gray actually in her face too, but that's too dark, so I'm gonna add some white to this. So okay, look, if this messes up, I'm blaming y'all. Okay, not gray enough, not gray enough. I just tested out. Oh, okay, you know, it's not bad. It is pretty dark down here. I can fix that color out, it's no problem.
Nice.
Grays on Rue too. I gotta get those. But I do want to come back with her skin tones. I'm gonna come back with those pinkish colors we had before and really brighten the skin up because it died for a second. So okay, I'm gonna get some red. Get some red. Stay with me. Stay with me here. Confidence strokes, y'all. This is what happens when you make mistakes. You come back with crazier ones, and then it finally works. Confidence.
Wow.
You know what it is too, you guys? It probably needs to dry. I am not drying these colors. I usually just out with my blow dryer, and I just go ham. But I did not this time. And you know what it is? And also too, I'm going to cut these off, so it may look kind of swollen and big here. It's because when I get some more of this brown, I'm going to cut it off so you won't even see that. Okay. What happened, y'all? I messed up again. But it's okay. I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad. Alright, so let's go into the hair, and then we'll come back to making the spaces more feminine. Oh, I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and just kind of like line these off with the colors they wanted from the beginning.
Nice.
I actually think Jules' lip is way too flippin' low. Yeah, so we're gonna bring this back up. Yep, just like that. And then we're gonna bring this in and maybe like this. Yep, I told you guys I didn't really care. Well, obviously when I put those colors, it's not gonna look like that. All right, let me get my blue. Get my blue for Zendaya. Alright, so let me get the blue. That's in there. A little bit arch, but not too arch. And then turn it around, get a little boopy boop. Alright, yeah. Okay, that's good for now. Yeah, Zendaya's is good for now. I started with Zendaya, so that's why hers looks a little bit different. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's fine. This is good for now. Okay, y'all. So, we did a lot of painting here. And I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to do the same thing as I did before, because we were really into this. I'm going to ask that we can have, I don't even know how many likes I had last time. I don't know the average. I need 50 likes. Hopefully by tomorrow. That would be great, so I can show you guys my finished, well, not my finished work, but actually the rest of the process, because I'm gonna finish it. It just depends on if I'm gonna show y'all or not. And then also too, I didn't get a lot of love for my last heart video. It's my last video before this one. I'll tag you there, boop. Please show me some love, because your girl was breaking her back during that time period. And then as always, I thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And don't forget,
I got you right where I want you!
like and subscribe.